Hi Virgo, welcome to your Valentine's Day Tarot Love Reading. Thanks for joining me. I've gone ahead and shuffled the cards and selected them face down, and I'm working with the Shadowscapes Tarot deck for the main tarot reading, and I've also got some romance angel cards and magical messages from the fairies, and I'll also be pulling some cards from the Oracle of the Wisdom deck. So stand by, stay tuned, and hang on tight for your Valentine's reading. So I'll turn all the cards over. We've got Page of Pentacles, Temperance, the Hanged Man, Death, King of Cups, the High Priestess, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Now, at the top of the deck, there was the Queen of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords. So, let me see what's going on here. I'm feeling like possibly after some Seven of Swords battles going on, or deceit, somebody sneaking around trying to get away with something, that you may have a new offer on the horizon. Messages coming in from a page, possibly another earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn, or this could be somebody already in your midst, or this could even be yourself, obviously, embracing these energies at this point in time. So coming out of a period of, Seven of Swords, battles, you might be feeling all nice and fresh and, renewed and ready to make an offer to somebody. So the next card we have is the Temperance card. So I don't know if this means that you've got yourself all very balanced, you've gone inward and done all of the inner work and have been, reflecting on what's been going on, and you coming out of where you were and feeling all very balanced, or you're embracing a fire energy within yourself, within your own chart, or if this means there's a significant Sagittarian in your life. And the Temperance card has been coming up a lot in these Valentine's readings. So I don't know if that means that at this point in time, with people, feeling very loved up or looking forward to love, or hoping that there are some nice love connections on the horizon, if everybody's feeling, just calm and balanced at this point in time. So the next card we have is the Hanged Man. So this could be yourself or a person that you're connecting with, having done some, just some deep reflection, hanging back or pulling back a little bit, and seeing what else is, on the horizon. So in a state of suspension, and we take that time of suspension to really evaluate where we're going, what we'd like to do, where we've come from and what's next on the horizon. So, so there's been some hangman energy hanging around here, and then I don't know if that means that you've decided from that hangman position to, end a situation. So we've got the Death card that has come through, so that could indicate that you've decided that a prior situation no longer serves you, and it's time to call an end to that particular, circumstance or chain of events that no longer serve you or no longer working for you in your life, with your current state of evolution and energies, and the things that you'd like to be experiencing going forward. The next card that we get is the King of Cups. So this could potentially be a water sign coming into your life, or if there is a water sign already in your life, please let me know in the comments section. Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio energy, or this could be yourself embracing this sort of energy at this point in time, wanting to make a love offer to somebody, or if it's not you, potentially being on the receiving end of a love offer from a king of Cups who, is embracing their emotional watery aspect. And I always like to look at the designs on the cards and see if there's any extra messages in there. So I know that usually slow movement is associated with pentacles, but there might have been some slow movement going on here while there was that hangman suspension phase and deciding to draw an end to a situation with the death card, because we've got some turtles, and as we know, turtles can sometimes be slow and cruisy in their movement. So that might have been what's been going on in your life. There might have been some slow movement, some decision making, death to some situations that had to come about so that you could go off in a fresh new direction. So the next cup that comes through is the High Priestess, and again, this could be yourself or somebody that you're dealing with at this point in time who is quite spiritual, very very esoteric, holds a lot of the deep esoteric wisdom within them. Shares it with people who are ready to receive that information, because we're not always in a place where we're ready to or receptive to receive all of that universal wisdom. It can be too much for some people. So the High Priestess really knows how to let that information out at a pace that the recipient is able to handle it. So that could be something that's going on. If this is not yourself with those energies, it could be somebody significant in your realm. So, and as this is a love reading, it may indicate that the person that you're wanting to connect with or are connecting with at this point in time, you have a deep spiritual connection with one another, and oftentimes that connection, it can be one where you don't necessarily need to say what it is that it's just a deep knowing that you share, and it's a very deep spiritual bond that you share together, where the relationship exceeds this earthly realm. So it's a beyond a time and space type of connection. The next card that we get is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the Earth sign energy, and it could indicate that there is an offer on the horizon, so usually around work, career and finances. It also could mean that the person coming into your life is very financially stable, or together you're both very financially stable. Or you could be making an offer to somebody, and one of the draw cards of being involved with you is that you're financially stable, so at least that aspect of the relationship is taken care of. It could also mean that together you might be able to combine your talents and energies and create a wonderful business venture together, and that often works out quite well for some couples to go into business together and bring together all of their knowledge and capabilities and build something wonderful. And that can also be very beneficial too if you're wanting to enjoy more time with one another, and you can have that work coming from your place of residence, so a work from home situation, business venture with a loved one or a new person that might be coming into your world. So the next card we get is the King of Wands, and I'm getting during these readings a lot of sort of Temperance and Wands energies coming through in King of Wands, and I don't know if that's because it's Valentine's Day and it makes sense that people would be feeling extra passionate at this time, wanting to offer their wands to people, and so I don't know if this might be you embracing these energies if you have a lot of fire in your chart, or if there is actually a King of Wands type of person that is coming in to make you an offer. And that could be Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, and fire energies are usually very good with their pentacles as well. King of Wands personalities tend to really know what it is that they want, what direction they're going in, and they're very good at taking action to actually achieve that. So they're very good at taking action to achieve their pentacles. So that could be something that's going on in your world at this point in time. But then we get the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if you've been feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Maybe this King of Wands left you out in the cold for a little while he or she went and sorted out their pentacles. So that could have been what happened, and maybe that's why you were in Hanged Man suspension phase for some time, because you're waiting to hear from this King of Wands, and they were just off getting their business affairs sorted out so that they could come back and, offer you something stable that you could work on together. So it could be what's going on. And then the Ace of Wands. So I definitely feel like that's the case, that King of Wands has been off, stabilizing finances and maybe some business ventures, and is now in a position where they're ready to offer their wand. And, even though you felt left out in the cold, they have returned or are returning at some point soon. And, if that is the case, I definitely hope that pans out for you. Let me know in the comments section if that is relevant to you. And as always, these are general readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. That's just how it is. I know that when I do a general zodiac reading, they are very general, and, little bits and pieces will resonate with people that I know of that particular zodiac sign. But then when we do a personal reading, it will, narrow down, really zero in and get very specific and accurate. So, please always remember that they are general readings and they won't always resonate. To go and watch your other, significant signs in your chart. So watch your sun, moon and rising. And, and obviously being Valentine's Day love readings, it also pays to maybe watch your Venus reading as well. So from the magical messages from the fairies deck, these two cards have come through, and I think I'll switch up the order because I had them placed like that, but I think they need to go around the other way. And the first card is, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you'll find that your wishes will come true. And so if you had to, release some anger and resentment over a King of Wands energy while they went off and left you in Hangman suspension phase, while they sorted out their pentacles and left you feeling in the cold, rest assured that they are returning. And so as you forgive them, your wish is granted. So the next card that we got from the magical fairies was, your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So, if you've been waiting for your King of Wands or a person with that energy to come back to you, now is the right time for that. So, your wish has been granted. So that's beautiful, beautiful way to be going into Valentine's Day. So, and these two cards also tie nicely. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So if you'd been feeling, left in suspension in the hanged man mode and left out in the cold, and your, king has returned to make an offer, it is now time. It is now safe for you to love. So, he's come back. He's returned from his, business ventures, and it's now safe for you to love. And the next card we got from the Romance Angels deck is playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And so if you are involved with a fire sign or somebody who has a significant amount of fire in their chart, they're very playful people. They really do like adventure. They're very passionate, and they'll take their work very seriously because they're very, very serious about their business endeavors and ensuring that their finances are working and that their career is on track. So when they're not at work and they're getting a chance to hang out with you, they do like things to be more lighthearted and playful. So embrace your playfulness so that the time that you do spend together is very it's interesting. It's that break from the daily grind and all of the stuff that occupies the grey matter during the day, and you can let your head down and be playful with them. They really do like to be very playful. I've got lots of fire sign friends, and they're always some of the most humorous and playful people, and always ready for the next adventure. So that's just something that helps make you a very attractive person for them to be involved with if you can embrace your playful side. And the cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle that we got are Loyal Heart and the Tribe. And, I must say that, in a Virgo reading, it doesn't surprise me that the Loyal Heart has come through. Virgos are very loyal people. Being an earthy sign, they just do tend to be there's not ever anything very superficial about them. If they bring you into their world, they'll stick around. They really mean it, and they have to really trust you to let you in. And it takes a bit of work to earn that trust. So when you've won points with a Virgo, they'll be very loyal to you. So that's very fitting for that. And the tribe, and again, the Virgos that I know, and my moon sign is Virgo. The Virgo people that I know, they're very loyal, and once they welcome you into their tribe, you're pretty much there for life. So their friends definitely become their family. So that, it makes a lot of sense to me that the loyal heart and the tribe would come out together in a Virgo reading, and especially if you've been, waiting on a King of Wands type of energy to come back. Know that your vibe attracts your tribe, and if your King of Wands has been off sorting out their pentacles, that's very important for an earth sign to have their pentacles all in balance and stable. So the King of Wands that has possibly been off and you felt left out in the cold and in a hanged man's state, they were doing it for the greater good, for the long term viability of the relationship. So thank you, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.